Welcome to today's What Will Move the Market show. I'm your host Prem. It's Tuesday, January 13, 2026, and here is everything you need to know as the markets open for today. Let's kick off with Wall Street overnight. Yesterday was a positive session for US markets as investors shook off early volatility related to the Federal Reserve situation. The S&P 500 ended the day at 6,977, up 0.15%. The Nasdaq Composite closed at 23,734, gaining 0.26%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 86 points to close at 49,590. While the opening was shaky after Fed Chair Powell's comments about DOJ pressure and investigation threats, markets bounced back smartly. Key movers included Walmart, which jumped significantly on Nasdaq inclusion news, while financial stocks like Synchrony Financial and Capital One faced pressure after Trump's call for capping credit card interest rates. Tech stocks provided leadership, particularly in semiconductors and AI-related names. Gold hit record highs above $4,600 an ounce, reflecting safe haven demand. Now let's look at how Indian ADRs performed overnight. Infosys was down 0.17%, trading at $17.80. HDFC Bank was up 1.27% at $33.52. ICICI Bank posted a solid gain of 1.76%, reaching $31.20. Reliance's GDR climbed 0.3% to $65.90. Overall, the ADRs showed resilience overnight despite broader market volatility, with banking stocks leading the charge. Shifting to Asian markets and Gift Nifty, the Nikkei 225 index is hitting new records this morning at 53,800 points, buoyed by reports of a potential snap election in Japan. The Hang Seng recovered with gains of 0.55%, while the Shanghai Composite rose 0.35%. Gift Nifty is currently trading around 25,890 at a premium of 90 points to the spot, indicating a positive bias for the Indian Open. This marks a recovery as Indian equities broke their 5-day losing streak yesterday, closing near day highs after the US ambassador's reassuring comments on trade deal progress. Let me address the key geopolitical elephant in the room. Trump has announced a sweeping new tariff 25% on any country doing business with Iran, effective immediately. This creates major ripple effects globally, particularly for trading partners like India and China. However, on the brighter side, US Ambassador to India Sergio Gore delivered remarks yesterday that sparked a turnaround in market sentiment. He confirmed that India-US trade talks will resume today, stating no country is more essential than the United States partnership than India. This optimism helped Nifty recover over 300 points from intraday lows yesterday. On the domestic front, earnings season is now underway with major IT companies reporting. Tata Consultancy Services posted Q3 results yesterday, with revenue up 5% year-on-year to 67,087 crore, though profit fell 14% to 10,657 crore, with a one-time impact from labor code changes. HCL Tech also reported profit decline of 11% to 4,076 crore, but maintained strong revenue growth of 13.3%. Looking ahead, Infosys earnings come out on Wednesday. Two important IPOs are launching today. Indo SMC's 91.95 crore offering opens today, and Amagi, the SaaS company, also starts its subscription period. FII flows remain critical. Foreign investors have been net sellers, but the trade deal chatter is encouraging fresh buying interest. Technically speaking, for today, Nifty supports are placed at 25,600 and 25,200, with resistance in the 25,800 to 26,100 range. A break above 26,058 would signal a sustained bullish move. For Bank Nifty, immediate support is between 59,200 and 58,500, while resistance sits at 59,500 to 60,000 zone. The index recently bounced from its 50-day moving average, which is a positive technical signal. On commodities, crude oil continues to hold strength at around $59.70 per barrel. Gold has been the star performer, hitting record highs above $4,580 an ounce yesterday, up 0.38%, driven by safe haven demand. Silver surged significantly as well, reaching record territory above $83 per ounce, with strong upside momentum. These precious metal rallies reflect ongoing geopolitical tensions and weakening dollar dynamics. Here's the tactical takeaway for today. The market broke out of a 5-day losing streak yesterday on hopes of an India-US trade deal breakthrough. However, sustain this recovery cautiously. The broader momentum is still weak. RSI indicators remain below neutral levels, and MACD shows bearish signals. Watch for the actual trade deal progress announcement from today's talks. Until there's a concrete deal, rallies face selling pressure at higher levels. For traders, the zone between 25,750 and 25,900 is a critical watch zone. If Nifty closes above 25,900 today, it could trigger short covering and momentum toward 26,000. However, if it breaks below 25,600, the rally may fizzle out quickly. Play small, manage risk tightly, and focus on banking and IT stocks, which are earnings-driven right now. Stay tuned for the evening wrap on our podcast, and send in your questions to our social channels. Subscribe to this podcast to hear US every trading day at 8 in the morning. Thanks for tuning in, and let's make this a profitable day.